What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Back at y'all
What
with
it do
another
though,
one.
baby?
We out
Cooler
here.
talk was popping. Word.
Man, slow motion. Let's get right into it.
Let's smack it.
What you think about that LeBron incident with the fan?
I think it was typical LeBron being a diva. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just like any other thing. Like when the fans be heckling and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't know what exactly was said, but I heard that the fan was getting into it with uh, LeBron. Like it was the husband. It was the husband that had some words for LeBron, and then the wife chimed in and all that. And then I heard that uh, she said on Twitter that LeBron said, sit your ass down, bitch. That's what he told old girl. Yeah, that's what he told old girl. You know what I mean? Like from what she said. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like you can't take that shit for truth because them Karens out there, you know what I mean? Like them bitches just be lying and trying to get some clout, you know what I mean? But
Yes,
at the end of the
yeah. She,
day,
I think it was a little bit of that. I think she trying to get,
yeah,
she looked like a
Karen.
typical IG model, like looking. She didn't pay for everything on her, and I ain't talking about clothes.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
dog, that bitch looked
I
straight up
did,
like a
I
motherfucking
did
Barbie
have
doll. Nigga like
I had a theory though.
everything.
I did, I always got some
What?
theory about shit, right? So I was
Right.
thinking, this was me. I always be thinking some crazy shit. So LeBron said, made it sound like, he said, steroid ass to old boy, right? I think old boy said that to his ass, and that's why he got, the truth fucking hurts.
That's when he got mad.
That's why he got
Yeah.
mad.
Hold on. So you said LeBron said that the dude, like he said, oh, steroid ass.
Like he was, like LeBron was trying to say that, whoever her dude was on steroids, right? But I think this is just a theory. I don't have no information. I think that old boy said, because did they even show him? I don't even think they showed dude, right?
No, dog, they ain't even
You know
show him
why?
hands.
Because he probably don't even look like he on. You know it. You probably don't even look like he on steroids. He
Right.
probably
Straight
said that
up.
shit to LeBron ass. That's what I think.
He probably said that shit to
Because
LeBron.
every
Because it had
time
to
he
be
didn't get like,
something.
every time somebody a fan say something, and it be some truth to it.
Right. Real shit.
It be a little bit of truth
You
to it.
remember you remember that last time where old girl called LeBron a pussy ass bitch. Truth to it. Right, nigga, like you know what you are, bitch. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
But no, that's just my
You
theory.
know
But
what I mean?
I think girl was trying to get a little clout. I think she was trying to get her
Oh yeah,
followers
she
up.
was cloud chasing.
She was trying to get that K
Yeah.
behind her name, man. These bitches will do anything for that K.
No, but she did though. Like they said, shit. Like they said, it was like a few thousand people start following her on Twitter after that shit.
Yeah, she was trying to get that K behind her shit, or on the gram and shit, or whatever. So I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It ain't really that. It ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if they not saying no racial shit, like just let it go.
Yeah, it's fair game.
Like,
Dog, that's what it's about. It's about the hecklers. Like, that's why you have people in the fucking stands anyway. Like, y'all niggas getting so used to playing in the arena by yourselves, y'all forgetting the real element. You know what I mean? It's to have the fans there talking shit. That's what it's about. You know what I mean?
right.
So at the end of the day, like, you gotta be tough skinned.
If it was Mike, he would have just went for 50.
Right. He would have just went for 50.
You know.
But LeBron played, but LeBron gonna sit up there and let the motherfuckers throw him out. You know what I mean? So the husband had to say some shit. You know what I mean? LeBron was no ass nigga. Well, well, like, I didn't want them to throw him out the game. I didn't want them to throw him out, But bitch, you ain't say, hey, yeah, like they good, keep them there.
You
know what I mean? You would
told
say
the
none of
refs.
that shit, whole ass nigga.
You told the refs.
Whole ass nigga.
Tattletaled. You tattletale.
Exactly. You tattletale.
You tattletale, man. How about your
You tattletale, and you knowed it. And you knowed it, bitch.
Yeah, so, whatever. It is what it is. We ain't gonna be thinking about this shit 2 games later. It ain't gonna matter. So.
Nah, it ain't.
What do you think about that Nets Clippers game, though? That the finals preview.
Showed that the Clippers got a good ass squad, but it showed that shit Brooklyn got a motherfucking powerhouse that can't be stopped offensively. Juggernaut. Man, them niggas score at will. At will, bro.
So Brooklyn.
Them
Pop up at the tools at the house, call me Bookman. They popped. That's exactly what happened. They popped up at the house with the tools. That's exactly what happened. Because it's like pick your poison. It's like
it is.
Because Harden be so in his assist, he be so Steve Nash that you forget he give you 32. Like you fuck around and forget. Like
exactly.
Harden give you a 30 ball. And then Durant is he almost like in that dynamic. He almost like mid-range Clay. He really don't put the ball on the floor that much. He just be moving his little go to my spot. Pow, spot, down, spot, down, spot.
Right.
Down. He be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. God damn, you look up, he got 31.
Right.
Then you know he cooking when he hits you with the LeBron killer move. LeBron killer. Finish him. That pull up 3 ball. When he hits you with the Hezzy 3, you know he feeling it then. When he yeah. But
all sauce.
All sauce. They offensively, you really can't do nothing with them.
No, you can't. It's just really like dog, like
and they got people that can shoot.
And then they got Joe. Man, listen, like I've been saying from the beginning, Joe Harris is going to be a huge addition. You know what I mean? Because as much as they got offensive power when it comes to
hold on, nigga. Addition, he was already there, man. He was already there.
No. In addition to having
just fucking with you.
Those 3
right. Weapons, but he's the perfect person to be in that dynamic, though. Because everybody can shoot. They don't have nobody that you can just leave open.
They don't got no weakness. You know what I mean? Shit, even Jeff Green can.
Not on the offensive side of the ball, they don't. Not on the offensive side of the ball.
What you mean?
They don't have no weakness offensively at all.
No. Hell no. Like shit. Like the only problems that they do have is defensively. You know what I mean? Like them niggas can't stop a nosebleed.
I think I can put up at least 15 on the Nets right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right now,
for sure.
At least 15.
For sure.
All open looks.
I can get them niggas at least 5. I can give them 5.
5? You ain't gonna even it out at 6?
Nah, that's it, bro. That's all I got.
I got 15 for them, bro. 15, all open look.
2 jumpers and a free throw.
Me and Kyrie the same.
You know what I mean? And it might be an and one.
Huh?
It might be an and one. I said 2 jumpers and a free throw, and I said it might be an and one. That's about it. You know what I mean?
DeAndre Jordan, he gonna volleyball spike your shit. He gonna feel like Orlando Dwight Howard with your. But no,
oh my god! But dog, yeah.
But
dog, it's just like don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like the Clippers played good as fuck. You know what I mean? I think the Clippers. It was a. First of all, it was a good game throughout the whole game. Like the league kept going back and forth. But when it got to that fourth quarter, they just got too many weapons. You know what I mean? Like they like lethal weapon 3, nigga. They got 3 dynamic niggas that can put the ball in a hole at a fucking high rate, high velocity. They just scores. You know what I mean? So that's how they get down. But at the end of the day, I think any team gonna have a problem with them. But it's like I said, it's defensively where they're gonna have their biggest Achilles heel. Because if they can't be in the they gotta be in the 120, 130-ish range. They can't start to get up in the 140s. Because it seemed like once they start to get up into the high 40s, mid 40s, 140, 141, 143, that's when they take L's. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Defensively, they got to cut down and at least whatever. But I forgot how much it was now, how much teams actually averaging in the league nowadays. I think it's like damn near 120.
Right. So basically,
yeah,
if they can just keep the game in the league average, pretty much.
And the league average, they good. 100%.
But
that's it. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn got a trait. It's a bad trait, but it's a good trait. Let me explain, because that ain't make no sense when I said it.
No, I get what you're saying. Though,
what I mean is
for the NBA Cooler World.
They play to their competition, which is a bad habit, but they beat the good teams, though, right? They beat the Bucks, they beat the Clippers. Right. You know what I'm saying? They beat the good teams. So I'd rather have a team that might not have the best record, but they beat the good teams, versus a team that got a great record but lose to all the bad teams.
True.
I mean, you lose to all the good teams.
True. Yeah.
Like I remember, like the old Dallas teams, like back when the Lakers and the Spurs with Tim Duncan and all them was good. Back in that era, Dallas used to win 60 games every year, but to lose to the Lakers, the Spurs, you know what I'm saying, the Kings, and get that ass popped in the playoffs every year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know what it's like Harlem
Nights. Beat the good teams because it's like that's showing that like they not really trying. You know what I mean? It's just like they only good up. It's like they only get up for the real good teams because they know they can beat them. But when them weak ass teams come around in town, it's like really like no motivation. Even though that's not a good trait to have. That's not a good trait to have, but still,
it's a bad habit. But you can still, when the playoffs kick in, you will have that switch. Because man, they play good D versus the Clippers, like
right.
They play good D versus the Clippers, like you know. When I look at
they did. They played good.
It's about like if you look at some of their games versus bad teams was getting open dunks, wide open threes, like. Even if it's a contested shot that go in, you can't rate good D off makes and misses. You know what I'm saying? You got to rate good D off, were you there defensively, and did you make them make a contested shot? You can't, good offense beat good defense, you know what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10 anyway. So that's like when Kyrie fouled Nicholas Batum, I think it was Nicholas Batum on that 3 in the corner, right?
Right.
And he got an and one. I'd rather that than you be looking at him shoot. And you ain't close out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You ain't close out.
I'd rather you have to make an
adjustment put a hand up
to your closeout than me having to get you to close out. You know what I'm saying? That's one little adjustment. Like, all right, that's an adjustment. We can deal with that. But I want you looking at him shoot, then turn around and see if he missed. That can't work. That D ain't gonna work. But I can deal with a closeout, so
that can't work. No, I feel you.
I think if they can get old boy from the Sixers in the rotation,
right?
Because old boy that was backing up DeAndre Jordan. No. The dude who already was on the team. Pale is the one they got from the Sixers, right?
Yeah.
What's my man who they already got that was backing up DeAndre Jordan? I think he a rookie. He ain't even get on the floor last night.
I know who you talking about. I don't know my man's name.
I can't remember his name either, but yeah, he ain't even get on the floor. So if they can get, if the Pale dude can get in a rotation and split minutes with DeAndre Jordan, even if it ain't 50-50, even if it's 60-40 or whatever, you're gonna get better
Right.
minutes out of DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't gonna have to play as much. And then you mix that in
Yeah, I
with
feel
them.
you.
You mix that in with them split minutes, and then they gonna do some small ball.
I agree with that.
So
I agree.
yeah. So I think that might get him over. That might get him where they need to get defensively.
Right.
Because
For sure.
Kyrie gonna get beat just because he's small. He the
He's small.
mismatch.
How much? How much is he? Like what? Six something, 6'2", 180,
He
185?
like a
He's
regular
small.
guy he like a regular guy at the mall.
Yep.
You can go to Walmart right now. I'm same size as I'm bigger than Kyrie. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
bigger than
So,
Kyrie.
huh?
I say right. I'm bigger than Kyrie.
So he damn near mismatch guarding his man. So anytime he gets switched on somebody, it's like it's mismatch.
Lights out.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, ain't my fault, but it's a mismatch. So, but
Right.
that's where rim protection kick in. Even if I get beat,
Yeah. True.
if I got that rim protection, you feel me? So, yeah. I think they're gonna be good though, bro. I think they're
No, I
gonna be
do
good. I
too.
think they're gonna
They're
figure it
gonna be
out.
good. You know what I
Because they
mean?
didn't beat. I mean, they
And
didn't beat the best team in both conferences already.
but like they ain't speaking up on that, and they ain't.
No,
They ain't gonna speak up on that
they
shit.
gonna
And
they gonna
that's the shit I be
downplay them.
talking about because yeah,
They gonna they're gonna downplay it until they can't no more.
yeah,
Then they
yeah.
still gonna downplay it.
That's that. Yeah, that's that whole shit that they do. Because like I said, it was like before the game started, a couple of days before, that's all you heard when I was on YouTube or whatever, when I was searching my phone on the web and all that type of shit. Everybody was talking about this game between Brooklyn and the Clippers. And they wanted to see what type of time Brooklyn was on. Because this is one of their tests. Now they played the best team in the East, right? Record wise, the
Right.
best team in the East. Then they sit there and play the best team in the West, record wise, right? But at the end of the day, when this shit happened and they win, now all of a sudden it's not really that big of a deal. Now, if they would have lost, this would have been
They
a
not
grand
ready yet.
reason of why
Yeah.
they not ready. Exactly. Like this would have been a grand reason for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just go to show how much, you know what I mean? Like how much vitriol that the media got for Brooklyn because they are the type of team that's built and formulated to beat the Lakers, and they don't like that shit, man. Like anything that's gonna be detrimental to LeBron's success, they gonna hate, and that's just exactly how that shit is. And people can say whatever the fuck they want to say, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you how the fuck it is. So
Passionate about that last statement, brother.
dog, this shit real life. You know what
But I
I mean?
think
Maybe
no,
that
this is what I
shit.
think. This is what I think. This is what I think. I think it wasn't just the fact that they won. It was the fact that it was a playoff atmosphere type game and they won.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no
Right.
fluke. It wasn't like the Clippers packed it in, they just blew them out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or vice versa. It was everybody came to play and Brooklyn won. Everybody played
Right.
good. Both teams. It wasn't nobody like you could be like, oh, well, Paul George stunk it up, or Kyrie, or somebody laid the egg. No, everybody balled out. Everybody got buckets,
Right.
and then Brooklyn just because listen, if it come down to a shootout, bro, you're not beating Brooklyn. They got to listen in a shootout. You're not beating them in no shootout.
You're not beating them in no shootout. I don't care who
You
you got.
you're not beating them in the shootout. I don't care.
I don't care who you got. I don't care who you got. You ain't
You're
beating
not
them
beating
niggas
them
in
in
the
the
shootout.
shootout for real. Not
You got,
not in 7
nigga,
games.
you got 4 niggas on the court. You got 4 niggas on the court, nigga, that can win a 3-point contest if they pretty much wanted to.
Yeah, you're not beating them in the shootout. No,
And you got 1 3-point champ already. So what you mean?
you're not beating them in the shootout. It's like they got Deadshot, the Punisher, and Hawkeye all on the same team. You're not beating them in the shootout. Like, no. They got the 2 best closers in the league. Both of them. They got
Yeah.
and what's making them so dangerous is the fact James Harden is playing point guard.
You playing point guard.
He dropping that thing. You almost gotta tell him to shoot.
But look, they ain't gonna mention that shit.
You almost
You know what
gotta
I
tell
mean?
James
They ain't
Harden
gonna
to
mention that.
shoot. Like, nigga, shoot.
Hey, but James Harden was labeled a ball hog for how many years? Exactly.
Listen, man. Sometimes somebody take. I own this. I believe this, and I will always believe this. Sometimes certain players taking bad shots is better than certain players taking a little bit better shots or even good shots.
Yeah, for sure.
Look here, I'm whatever.
For sure.
Listen, that pressure
Yeah.
is for
I
that
agree
pressure
with
is for the
you.
stars.
Nigga, listen, dog. I'll take a James Harden bad shot over a motherfucking Contavious Caldwell Pope good shot any day. That's just me. I'll take a Kevin Durant bad shot over a motherfucking
Depending on the,
whoever
but it depends on the
good shot.
pressure. It depends on the pressure of the situation too. But
Well,
I don't know.
shit.
But Caldwell, listen,
And,
the scout report on him, you can't let him shoot this year or last year. You can't let him
nah,
shoot.
because he buckets. Yeah, he buckets.
I don't know why they be helping off of him.
But I think he's shooting that good because it's not no pressure, man. It's like with these fans in the arena.
I mean,
I really think that that's
be
a
that
real
as it
big
may,
deal, man.
though, that situation ain't gonna change. We don't know when that's gonna change.
Yeah,
So as of now,
yeah,
you
yeah.
better
He's shooting
guard
lights out.
him. Cause
He's shooting lights out.
I don't know why teams help off of him. I would just ignore anything going on. Because anything going on inside that 3-point line is 2 points, not 3.
I treat them motherfuckers like a big 3. I treat
Because
Contagious
that's
like
what you
he's
do.
part of a big 3.
Do him like they did Danny Green that year in the finals. Like
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Just ignore, like tell the person guarding Caldwell Pope, ignore everything else going on in the game and do not let him get an open look. Because the threes is what kill you. He really they only knocked down shooter this year.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Because LeBron gonna want to. He like to pass that thing. If you can cut off his number one outlet,
right?
Shoot, that's
real talk.
Yeah, but I think Brooklyn good though, bro. I think they scared of them. They terrified of the
they
big
good.
bad wolf.
I just need to figure out when they're gonna play the Lakers. That's it. That's all I need to find out.
We know they put that. You know they put that date way.
Hey, look, we linking up. Hey, yo, we linking up for that game. I don't give a fuck. We ain't linking up for that game, and we getting on Cooler Talk. We going live, and we talking mad shit, nigga, and that's straight up. That's what we doing, cause nigga, we having a party that night, nigga. Like that shit gonna be like Christmas Eve for us. You know what I mean? Christmas Day for us. So that's what we doing, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm bringing some hen doggy dog. You know what I mean? Probably bring a little Douce. We gonna watch that game. We chilling, cause nigga, I can't wait for that shit.
That's gonna be a good game.
But no, it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game, and however the game turn out, I already know on both sides how that shit gonna be. I ain't gonna jump ahead of the horse. I ain't gonna put the chicken before the egg right now, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like
the what?
I just want everybody in Cooler Talk Land. Huh?
You ain't gonna do what? What you say about a chicken and the egg?
I ain't gonna put the chicken before the egg.
Man, which one of your great aunties you get that shit from? This nigga said I ain't gonna put the chicken before the egg. Man, which one of your goddamn
Nigga, it was my Uncle Rufus.
Rufus? It's all like some shit a nigga named Rufus would say. That sound like Rufus.
My fucking Uncle Rufus, nigga.
This nigga was, what was he doing? Cleaning chitlins when he told you that?
Don't put the fucking chicken before the egg, young man.
I mean, I can't tell them. My grandma had the same. Listen, my grandma had the same shit. She used to tell me. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Okay, right. That's real.
Same shit. Same shit.
You
know, I think my grandma sounded a little slicker though off the tongue. No, that was sounding a little slicker though when you say it like that. Don't count your chickens.
Right. My uncle just said it. Don't put the chicken. Don't put the chicken before the egg, young man.
Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't put the chicken before the egg, man.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking?
Fuck.
Did you man say that shit to a 9-year-old?
Right. What the fuck? Fuck you talk about, Uncle?
Uncle on that shit.
Nigga, that fucking Uncle be on crack. Like
Uncle be doing this here, man.
Don't put the chicken for the egg, yo, man. Don't do it.
Alright, man. You got anything else on this basketball shit, man?
No, nigga.
We good?
That's it. Yeah, nigga. Unless you want to talk about these hoes.
Nah, I can't do that shit. I gotta look. I need look. I need the shit when a nigga be on TV telling and shit. They had the shit on with the fake voice. I need that shit on, bitch. I need this shit with the mask and the fake voice. You know when they be having the niggas, the dope niggas, and they be with them and shit. They be that motherfucker like this with the sunglasses on and shit. With the fake voice, that's what I need. This shit is gonna be a black screen, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh my god!
Incriminating the fuck out. Don't have me on this bitch like it's Vlad TV. This ain't Vlad TV.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Man, you a fucking fool, dog.
Had me on this motherfucker like it's Vlad TV.
Oh my god!
Telling on my goddamn self.
Right, for real. Niggas can't have that shit.
Nigga, I don't know nothing about nothing. I didn't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. No.
Right, for real.
What is all
hey, shit, like, we're going to say that for our other podcast. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, don't put the fucking chicken before the egg, man. God damn. Balling on these hoes. That's gonna be the joint. You know what I mean? Like a Detroit single.
Huh?
It sounds like a Detroit single. That's what that sounds like.
Right.
With a bunch of parties and nursery room raps. Parties, nursery room raps, and SRTs and Hellcats. That's it. Bad weeds, and bad lashes.
And Xannies. Motherfucking Xanax.
Right. All right, man. We out of here.
Crazy.
We out of here. We talk shit on this motherfucker all night.
For real. All right, holla at y'all. Cooler talk.
Right. Let's get subscribe. It on, nigga. We'll see y'all next time.